G'day and welcome to my channel. Come along with me as we explore cool plants and their stories. If you find this video interesting at any point, please leave a like or sub to support the channel. The plant we're studying today is Ophrys Apifera, which I know I just messed up. Known more commonly as the bee orchid. It belongs to the family It belongs to the family, here we go again, Orchidaceae, which is one of the two largest families of flowering plants. Orchids contain around 28,000 different accepted species, and there are many common hybrids. The genus Ophrys is the most diverse genus in Europe, with over 200 species under its umbrella. The bee orchid is widespread over Central and Southern Europe, as well as North Africa and the Middle East. I'll do a quick description, but bear with me here, because I have to translate a lot of technical jargon. The plant grows up to 50 centimeters, and has long leaves that narrow to a point. In an interesting turn of events, what seems like purple petals are actually called sepals, which are protective coverings for the petals when they're in the buds. The actual petals are modified into the structure you see at the center of the flower. The bottom petal is called the labellum, which is used to both entice pollinators and act as a landing pad for them. Only after the last 5 million years have the orchid family exploded with diversity, but let's go back even further. In 2007, an extinct species of bee was found in 15 to 20 million years old amber. On its wings was pollen from a previously unknown orchid ancestor, and was the first fossil evidence of orchids. Another discovery in 2017 found an even older species the same way. This evidence shows that even the oldest of the orchid family has a pollination relationship with insects. The bee orchid itself prefers grasslands and tends to die out when in competition with taller plants. In its germination stage, the plant relies on a mutualistic symbiotic relationship with a type of fungi, which helps the plant obtain carbon, which is common in many different orchid types. Although the bee orchid self-pollinates, in the Mediterranean region there's a solitary bee called Eucera longicornis, aka the horned bee, that commonly interacts with it. Here is, in my opinion, the most interesting part of this flower. The bottom petal, or also the labellum, is shaped and intricately coloured to mimic a female bee, and the plant also releases the scent of a female bee. This then entices the male bee to try and copulate with the flower, as it lands on the lower petal. This is where the green overhanging petal comes into effect, as it has a mass of pollen grains on the underside. The pollen gets stuck on the bee's back as it goes to leave, very disappointed that it was not, in fact, a female bee, and as it wanders off, it finds another flower, where it then transfers the pollen and pollinates the plants. That is all for my study on the bee orchid today. Here are the finished pieces of art, and I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride. Feel free to follow for more, and I also have an Instagram that's linked. Thanks so much for joining me.